everyone, welcome back. It is Friday Favorites and Flops, and I am currently in LA at IMATS right now. So I had to pre-film this, so it is going to be a shorter Friday Favorites and Flops because I didn't have much of the week to really show y'all a ton of favorites. But I did have some that were almost overflowing from last week that I wanted to include, but I decided to skip them and wait to include them this week. So it kind of works out perfectly. So I'm just gonna get into my Friday favorites, and I hope y'all had a great week. First, I wanna start off with these Covergirl cream eyeshadows. These are the new Bombshell Shine Shadows. I originally saw these and thought, nah, I'm gonna skip them. I don't need any more cream eyeshadows. But I'm really glad that I ended up picking them up. I found them at Walgreens and they were buy one, get one 50% off. All the Covergirl was. So that's when I went ahead and picked them up. I think they were $6.99. I have seen them now since at Target and several other places. They're on an end cap. So I think they have a variety of colors, but I picked up 3, but I have 2 that have really impressed me this week. So the one in particular that I was wearing in several of those drugstore haul videos, and I did some first impressions on the Maybelline Pore Filler. There was some videos that I filmed that day that have gone up in the last week, and I was wearing this eyeshadow, and it is in the color Platinum Club. I love this. Now, these are a very moussey formula. They come in a squeeze tube, which was one of the reasons that I was like, meh. But just that little tiny dot right there, extremely pigmented, very creamy formula, and it's buildable. So do you see that shine on it? And it has these little shimmers in it that don't fall out onto the cheeks or anything. It does not have fallout, but they stay put on your eyes. Now, these are very easy to work with and move around, but once they set, they stayed all day. I didn't find that they creased on me, or I didn't find that they broke apart, or, you know, got kind of like gunky or nasty. They stayed the same. These can be worn alone or with eyeshadow on top of them. Really, like I said, like the consistency. It's really smooth and silky. It's not that thick, but it's very easy to work with. So this is in Platinum Club. It's a very nice taupey silver color, a very cool tone. They did have, like I said, a cream color, and then they had some other interesting colors, but this was a really beautiful rose gold color. This is in Copper Fling, and I picked this one up because I thought it would be very close to L'Oreal Infallible and Amber Rush, or go perfect with the Naked 3 palette, that color Trick, and also Max Tan Pigment. So this is just a gorgeous, I don't know if you can see that, but it's a really subtle, peachy, metallic color, and I have loved wearing this all over the lid. Now, the shimmer in this is not as noticeable as the shimmer in this one, in the Platinum Club. I know that you can see, like when I turn it like this, you can see the tan color to it, but it just is a beautiful metallic copper color. So like I said, it reminded me of Max Tan Pigment. So I have Max Tan Pigment, and I'm just gonna apply a little bit of that on top of the Copper Fling, just so that you can see how it brings out this pigment. This is one of my favorite pigments from MAC, and it's just, so I just put that on top of it, and it just makes the most beautiful metallic base. It doesn't get too gunky because these are extremely thin consistency, yet so pigmented, almost very moussey and whipped. They go on really silky. I really like these, and I highly recommend them. Check out the other colors if these two aren't for you, because I know there are some other colors in the line that looked interesting. They have some everyday colors, so really like these. I think they're worth it, and I believe the price was similar at Target as it was at Walgreens as well. Okay, so Covergirl is really winning for me this week. I picked up these 2 colors from the Covergirl. They had a new line out. It had several nude colors. There was a darker pink color, then there were these 2 in-between colors, and I believe a lighter color that just looked too nude for me. So I picked up both of these. I've been wearing them separately and then mixed together like I have today on my lips all week. This first one is in the color Honeyed. It's just a really nice natural pink color. I don't particularly love the smell of these Covergirl lipsticks, but they have an amazing pigmentation to them and creamy consistency They're very opaque, but not to the type where it settles into your fine lines. They're just very rich with color, and they last on your lips. So I really, really love them. And then I've been mixing it with this beautiful darkened, this is a perfect color. This is in Delicious. It's a perfect color for someone who wants to experiment with a little bit more of a purple lip, but something like Max Up the Amp is a little bit too purple for them. I would try this color from Covergirl in Delicious. I really, really love it. Enough pink to it that it is really everyday wearable, and I just think it's a beautiful mauve color. I've been mixing the two together, and that is what, like I said, what I'm wearing on my lips. I recommend if you come across that Covergirl display, you pick up the shine shadows, you pick up these new lipsticks. I believe these are limited edition colors, so I would go ahead and grab them while you still can, because these are very everyday wearable colors. Okay, for a blush, I know that was a lot of drugstore stuff, so don't get excited, but this is not. This is the Illamasqua blush in Naked Rose. Now, y'all know I love the color Katie, but this is a color that I would recommend if Katie is a little bit too bright for you, a little bit too light, too pinky. This is a more neutral color. Illamasqua blushes are hands down one of the most pigmented quality blushes that I own. I'm impressed with every single color. You do not need a lot, even of the lighter colors. They glide onto the cheeks, and they just wear so well. They're definitely worth the money in my opinion, and especially a color like this that's an everyday color that someone would get a lot of use out of. So this is Naked Rose, and it's a matte dusty rose pink color, and it just has enough peach in it and it has enough pink in it. Like I said, you can see, I mean, extremely pigmented, even though it's a light color. This is very similar, I would say a little bit more rosy pink than Tarte's blush in Exposed, but it is what I'm wearing today. Every time I wear this blush, I just really love the way that it looks on my cheeks, the way that it just enhances everything else that I'm wearing on my face. It doesn't take away from anything, so it's that perfect blush to pair with any everyday look or smoky look that you're doing. And the last thing is a shampoo. So I was just standing at the grocery store and really kind of pissed off because my shampoo that I always buy is Suave Strawberry shampoo. I've always had that since I was young because a hairdresser when I was younger told me that it's like one of the best clarifying shampoos that she's ever found. It gets rid of buildup and it just doesn't leave a film on the hair. So every couple of days I use Suave Strawberry shampoo and wash my hair with it just to kind of take away the grime in my hair, and you know, I use it as a clarifying shampoo. So much to my dismay, I went to purchase my Suave Strawberry and they did not have it at the store I was at, and I was like, what is wrong with you people? Where's Suave Strawberry? So then I was like, well, I'll just get it when I go to the grocery store. So I went to the grocery store and I was like, excuse-moi, where is Suave Strawberry? And then I went to another place and I'm like, okay, Walmart is my last hope. Like, come on Walmart, if you're not gonna do anything good except for bring me people of Walmart, like please just have Suave Strawberry. So no Suave Strawberry. I'm like really devastated about it. I know that sounds so dramatic, but it was one of my favorite things. I mean, why oh why would you get rid of Suave Strawberry? That's like a staple. I mean, nobody's trying to get rid of Pert Plus, so so anyways, I feel like Suave Strawberry has been around since the beginning of time and I have no clue where it went. I'm gonna check like a Dollar General or something, or Big Lots, I don't know, and see if it's there. But the point of this story is I had to find a new clarifying shampoo. I tried the Neutrogena one. I didn't like the smell. I didn't really feel like it was doing exactly what Suave Strawberry did, but I found this Pantene Weekly Deep Cleanse with Mosa Mint Oil. Now, this is a purifying shampoo. It says detox and reset with 2 times the antioxidants. So this basically does the same thing. It just takes buildup of your hair. It smells a little bit like a hint of mint, but it has that Pantene smell with like just a little hint of sweet mint. So if you aren't a fan of mint, I wouldn't say that you would notice it, but I remember I was washing my hair from when I did it for the first time with the shampoo and I was like, this smells a little bit like a mint scent. just like a hint of it to it. And then that's when I looked and I was like, oh, it says it has mint oil. So, I mean, and then there's a mint leaf, so I don't really know how that got past me, but you know me. So anyways, I really like this and I highly recommend it to you if you're looking for a good clarifying shampoo. So since it was a short week for me, I did not have a flop this week, and hopefully I'll get to meet some of y'all at IMATS tomorrow. I'm so looking forward to it. You guys have no idea. I can't wait to just be at IMATS, have fun, and hopefully get the opportunity to meet some people. So if you guys are interested in keeping up with stuff, like I said, follow me on my Instagram. That's where I'm going to try and post the majority of the pictures, just so you can follow all of our fun adventures. Like I said, I'm going to be there with Cassie and Sarah, and I'm meeting up with Lizzie from What Would Lizzie Do, and Melissa from Mel and PHS, or Melissa Raymond, and Kristen from Beauty Moxie, and Casey from Cass Makeup. I'm just really excited to meet some of these people I've been talking to since I started this YouTube journey, so it's really fun to be able to meet some of those people I haven't actually met in person yet. So Cassie and Sarah I have met before, but anyways, it's gonna be such a fun time, so come and find us or keep up with everything that's happening on Instagram. As always, leave your favorites below and let me know what you guys are loving for the week. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Mwah.